Hi everyone, it's Sandy from SEPTERIA18. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel. I have here a really easy project for you. It's another pocket style project if you like making pockets. You may have seen this style around, but if you haven't seen this particular style of pocket, I'm going to show you how easily it is you can make this pocket as well, and you can make this in any size you like. You could also just use your paper scraps to make this style. I did do one in a little smaller size pocket, which I'll show you, and it was a perfect size for scrap papers in that size. But this one here that I'm going to show you, I made this with a 6x6 size paper that was double-sided, and I want to show you what I was able to fit in this kind of pocket. And look how nice it looks once you've added your goodies in there and you embellish the front. It's just really a fun looking pocket. It's probably one of my favorite kind of pockets to make. It's because it's really quick, and I just like the way it looks as well, which I'll show you once I take everything out. But I did embellish the front of the pocket here with one of my paper fringe layered embellishment, which I had done just recently in one of my videos, and it was just ready for me to just place on the front. And then I just added some extra little bits of another fringe paper to the back and some crepe paper as well. And it's these embellishments here which I'll just show you. So I did make a few of them, so this is one of them. It's really cute. And I will have these listed in my shop, so I'm going to add these really cute embellishments in there, and you will get a pack of 3 different embellishments that I've made, which will be ready for you also just to add to your project. You can also add more layering to the embellishment if you wanted to add more decorating or more other bits and pieces of your trim or flat back pearls or whatever you like. So this is a sort of a start for you, or you can just have it ready. So these will be listed in my shop. So I just picked a random one of these, and then I kind of just place it on the front, but I did add other little bits and pieces to the back. So that's what I've done there. And on the inside of this pocket, I did place this it was, I think I called it a mini flip book pocket with an envelope. I think that's what I called it, which is my recent video. And I love this little project. It is just such a simple, really easy project, just using 1 envelope and 2 pieces of your papers to create a little flip pocket booklet with the envelope. So then I've got a little tag here that I decorated the booklet, and that was just a perfect size to fit inside the pocket. And these little tags will be listed in my shop very shortly, and I'll just show you as well what they look like. So it's these ones here. I've just made a few already, and you get 4 random tiny little tags, which I've already embellished for you, and added some little tool to the top, and there's a double jump ring, so then it's ready for you to just add to your projects. So what you'll get 4 of these random tags. You'll also get you'll get 2 extra little tags, which I'll show you. You'll get 2 plain white cardstock tags, the same size, so you could also create your own little embellishing to the tags, and just a slightly larger one as well for you. So you get these 3 and 4 of these random little tags, and I'll have that listed very shortly as well. So they're just a couple of new items in my shop. And then I've also added a embellished card, just a card that I made. I punched a little heart shape down the bottom here just to decorate the bottom. And this here is another paper laid strip embellishment with a tab. I also shared that with you in my other videos, and it's this one. I'll just show you the ones that I've made. in case you've missed the video. It's these really fun paper strip embellishments, and then you just add a little tab to the top just to decorate the embellishment a little bit more, and then you can just add this to your papers to the top to create like a file folder if you wanted to. You can even have it that way. So this is the part where I've layered, and then I just adhered it to the back. I then punched a little hole up here just to add a little dangle to decorate the little tab, and a little satin ribbon bow. I also have these also available in my shop, these little charm dangles, and I like these. They are made from a solid acrylic beads, and the reason why I like these because they're lightweight, so they're not really heavy on your project. And I made a few of those as well, which I'll just show you as well, just so you can see. So these are the ones that I made, and each one has a little heart, but it also has a little 8mm round bead as well attached to the dangle. And you'll get a random 6 of these charm dangles that has a heart and a different color round bead. I'll just show you what that here. So this is what you get in the pack. You get one of these cute little pouches to store your little charm dangles, and so you get a random 6 of these charms, and they're just so cute. I love these, and you can add more to it if you want. You can add some trim to the jump ring. You can add more of your charms if you have your own charms to it, and add more. So there's 6 of those. You'll also get 2 of these clasps as well if you want to add these little clasps to the little ring up here. You just open up the jump ring with a little tool, which I'll just show you just so you can see if you wanted to add the little clasp. So I've just got I've got a couple of these flat nose pliers, and what I do is I just grab one side, and you see there's a little joint there. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a joint there. I just hold one side and grab another set of flat nose pliers and hold the other side, and I just do a tiny little twist by turning it the opposite way just to give it a slight opening. I grab the little clasp and I just slide that through the loop and then close it back up, and there you'll have your little dangle onto your clasp, and then you can attach that to anything you like. So it's ready for you. So you'll get 2 of those. So that's what you get in your little pack if you wanted to purchase those. And I also added them onto, I did have another of those embellishments, and I'll show you. I did place them down here as well on the little heart part where I punched a hole, and it just looks really cute to dangle off your embellishment. So that's that. So these are what I was able to fit inside the pocket. So we're going back to the pocket now. This is how it looks like when there's nothing inside. And this is why I love this pocket, because it has this really nice way of how it finishes here on the edge, and it closes it up so that way your goodies will stay nice and secure inside. And then it's got a nice wide opening as well, so you can add a lot of things in there. And I like the way that it's been wrapped around the back as well to keep it even more secure so it doesn't fall apart. So this is why I love this style of pocket. So I'm going to show you how you can make this as well with your papers. And again, just use any size paper you want, and you'll be able to create this really fun pocket. So I'm just going to show you. This is another one that I made. Again, you can see it's pretty easy. It's nice, it's big and wide inside. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you how we can make it. So I'm going to use a 6x6 paper to create this size, and then I also made a cute one. This is a cute tiny one. You can see it's nice and small, and I'll just show you the difference in size. So this is the smaller size. I'll also give you the measurements for this one as well if you want to make a smaller size with the smaller scrap papers. So I'm going to grab my paper that I cut at 6 by 6. And I'm going to use a scoreboard, but if you don't have a scoreboard, you still can make this as well. And all you do is you just need to mark your the measurements. And I'll just show you how to mark it. So this is a 6 by 6 paper. You can see here there is the print is sort of facing one kind of direction, and it's double-sided. You just want to decide which part you want as the cover showing if it's double-sided, and that would mean you want that print facing down that way. And then we're going to have if it's the print's facing one direction, you're going to have it facing down. And we're going to score at 1/2 inch. Oops, 1/2 inch. And 5.5 inches. So it's basically 1/2 inch on each side. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard, all you need to do is just grab a pencil and mark a little dot at the 1/2 inch on the top, 1/2 inch on the bottom. Mark a little dot as well on the other side as well, like that. And that will give you a guide on where to fold your paper. And now we're going to turn it to the right. And then we're going to score that at 2.25 inches. And that is all there is for scoring. And again, if you don't have a scoreboard, just put a little mark at 2.25 inches there, and also down the bottom. Alright, so that is all there is for the score. And we're just going to make a couple of tiny little cuts. So I'm going to turn it this way. Now you're going to see here there is a score line. All we're going to do here is we are just going to cut it at an angle. If you can see the score line, just like that, up to that little point where they cross over, and then the same to the other side. So you're sort of creating a triangle. I'm going to cut that out, and then just take that out. So that is what you want to have, and then you can see that's where the score line is. We're going to do the same to this side, cutting that out at an angle. So you'll see you'll have those two parts cut out. And we're going to fold it up now. So if you haven't got a scoreboard where you've marked it, just grab your ruler. So I'm just going to quickly show you for those that don't have a scoreboard. And where you mark those two little marks, you're just going to fold it up like that. And then you'll be able to then fold it over all of your fold lines. And then, but we're going to fold this up now. You're going to just use your scoreboard, bone folder, and give it a good press. Open that up. And then this part here on these two corners, you can use a corner rounder punch if you have one, and that will give you these corner parts just to neaten that up. But if you don't have one, you can leave that. So I'm going to now just corner that up, and then the other side. So now we've got that. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn it this way. We're going to fold this over. Bring this side over. Bring this side back up. And then we're just going to wrap this side to the back and then this side to the back. And there you can see it's already a nice pocket. I'm just going to press everything down. Just want to now just grab some adhesive. We're going to turn it to the back, open it up, apply some adhesive or liquid glue to these sides, and then we can close up the pocket and it's all sealed. And there you have your pocket made with a 6 by 6 paper. And how nice does that look? It's ready for you to add your goodies in there and decorate. Now, if you want to make a smaller size, if you want to have a smaller pocket with some of your scrap papers, this is a little piece of scrap paper that I have, and we're going to make that little small one here if you want to know the measurements. Again, just get your scoreboard And then just make sure you know the direction of your pattern, where it's going. And all you're going to do is you're going to line it on the 3-inch side. Oh, the paper that this is a 3x4 size paper. So it's a good size paper. If you had 12x12 paper, you can make a whole heap of these. And I'm just going to grab my scoring tool. So on the 3-inch side, you're going to score it on 3/8 of an inch, which is just that little mark just before the 1/2 of an inch, and 2 5/8 of an inch. So it's basically 3/8 of an inch on each side. You can, if you want to do it at 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch, it's up to you. But then you turn this around this way, and then you want to score it at 1 1/4 of an inch, and that is it for that. And then we're just going to do the same thing, and we're going to cut those little cut the notches out. So I'm just going to come up here close. Just hoping you can see it. Just doing that. You can see how quickly it is you can make this pocket. And I'm going to use the middle size one because it's a smaller pocket. So that's all done there. Fold that up. And I'm going to fold the sides on the top. Bring that up, and then just wrap that to the back. And there you can see the pocket's already done. And I'm just going to press this down and just glue the backs. So that completes the little pocket to make these. And I also want to show you guys, but before I do that, these are how they look like. So I hope these were easy enough for you to follow. But I did make a few with assorted papers of mine that I have in my stash. I made a bunch of them. You can see these lovely bright colors. I'm going to add these to my shop as well. And you will also get a bonus little one to go with it. And you will get a pack of random 3. These are just some of the patterns. There'll be other pattern papers that you may receive, so it won't necessarily be these ones. But you'll get a random pack of 3, and you'll get a bonus little one to go with it as well for you to use in your projects. So I have a few new items listed in my shop. And I'm going to share with you in my next video a little update on my shop as well with another project. But these are the new items that I've listed, and I hope you come by and visit my shop. And if you want to favorite my shop, I think if you favorite my shop, you get a notification when I list any new items as well. So keep heading to my shop if the items aren't there yet, because it does take a little while for me to upload the listing and then write up the description and do the photos. But I hope you enjoyed this really fun project, making this really fun pocket, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.